How's it going?
I'm wanting to date.
Yeah.
It's limited resources out there, right?
Yes.
Because I'm not getting on an app.
Why? You're just not into
I'm old-fashioned. I'm like, I need to meet you and sparks happen and stuff like that, because I just believe people make up stories saying who and what they are.
Exactly.
And
what are you looking for at this stage, this point?
A partner.
Yeah.
And when I say a partner, I want someone that's going to be fun.
Yeah.
That's not intimidated by who and what I am.
Yeah.
That likes to travel.
Yeah.
Going to let me go shopping.
Vivica Fox has always been known as someone who walks into a room with confidence. For years, she carried herself like she knew exactly who she was and what she brought to the table. She built a long career in Hollywood, starring in movies and shows that made her a familiar face to many people. Fans watched her grow, change, and stay active in the spotlight, even when younger stars came along. Recently, Vivica made it clear that she was stepping into a new chapter of her life. She talked openly about being single and ready to find love again. She said she was open to meeting someone new, someone who could bring happiness and excitement back into her personal life. She spoke about dating, about keeping an open mind, and about not limiting herself when it came to who she might connect with. At the same time, people noticed that she showed up with a very different look. Her body had changed. Her face had a new shape. Her style felt bolder. It was clear that she had decided to invest in herself in a big way. She did not hide it. She talked about getting work done and said she wanted to look and feel her best. Vivica has never been shy about saying she has used cosmetic procedures to enhance her appearance. Over the years, she mentioned breast implants and Botox to smooth out lines on her forehead and around her eyes. She treated it like a normal part of maintaining her look in an industry where image can open or close doors. But things felt different this time. When she appeared on a talk show in 2024, many viewers were shocked. People said she looked almost unrecognizable. Social media lit up with comments, opinions, and jokes. Some fans were supportive. Others were harsh. A few even gave her a nickname, saying she had gone too far with fillers and injections. Vivica responded in her own way. She smiled, laughed, and said she was happy. She told people she felt good about herself and that there was no need to worry. She tried to brush off the criticism and keep moving forward. Not long after that, she appeared again with another major change. This time it was her body that became the main topic. She had a Brazilian butt lift, often called a BBL. It is a procedure where fat is taken from one part of the body and moved to another to change shape and size. This kind of surgery is popular among younger people, especially in their 20s and 30s. Seeing someone in their 60s make that choice caught a lot of attention. People started talking. Some were curious. Others were concerned. Many wondered what pushed her to take such a big step. Vivica talked about being single and ready to date. She joked about taking applications for a husband. She said she was open to different backgrounds and cultures. She wanted people to know she still felt young at heart and excited about love. At the same time, rumors began to spread. Some reports claimed that since getting the BBL, she had not been getting the kind of attention she hoped for. People even brought up her past relationship with 50 Cent. Over the years, Vivica has mentioned him in interviews, sometimes in a playful way, sometimes in a serious tone. She said more than once that she would consider giving him another chance. But when people looked at how things were playing out, they felt like he had moved on. They believed he was not interested in reconnecting, no matter how much she joked or hinted about their past. Then another layer was added to the story. Some sources claimed Vivica was dealing with health issues after the surgery. They said she was having trouble with movement and comfort. They suggested that her quality of life had been affected. Whether all of this is fully true or not, it made people pause and think about the risks that come with major cosmetic procedures, especially later in life. That led to a bigger conversation online. People started asking questions about why someone who already had success, beauty, and recognition would feel the need to go so far. They talked about pressure in Hollywood. They talked about aging in front of cameras. They talked about how hard it is to feel confident when the world keeps comparing you to younger faces. Vivica has spent decades in an industry where looks can decide whether you get a role, a contract, or an invitation. For many actors, staying relevant often feels tied to staying youthful. Even small changes can lead to big reactions from the public. Some fans defended her. They said it is her body and her life. They argued that she has the right to make any choice that makes her feel happy. They said no one should tell her how to age or what is acceptable for her to do. Others were more critical. They felt like she went too far. They said she did not need such a dramatic change. They believed her natural beauty and confidence were enough. They worried that she was trying to compete with much younger women for attention instead of embracing her own stage in life. There were also whispers about how men in her social circle reacted. Some people claimed that the kind of partner she wanted was not responding the way she hoped. They suggested that the extreme changes might have made some people uncomfortable rather than impressed. That is when old clips and interviews started resurfacing. People shared moments where Vivica talked about her past with 50 Cent, including jokes and comments about their relationship. The internet turned those moments into memes and debates. For some viewers, it felt sad. They saw a woman who had built a strong career now being talked about mostly for her appearance and dating life. They wondered how it must feel to have so many opinions thrown at you every day. The conversation slowly shifted from gossip to something deeper. People began talking about self-worth. They talked about how society treats aging, especially when it comes to women. They asked why getting older is often seen as something to fix instead of something to respect. Vivica's story became a symbol for that larger issue. On one side, there were those who said she was brave for doing what she wanted without caring about judgment. On the other side, there were those who felt she was chasing approval in a way that might hurt her in the long run. Some fans even joked that she might try to reverse some of the work she had done if it did not bring the results she hoped for. They said the internet can be cruel and quick to move on, and that chasing trends can leave people feeling empty. Through all of this, Vivica continued to show up in public. She attended events. She gave interviews. She kept smiling for cameras. From the outside, it looked like she was trying to stay strong and confident no matter what people were saying. But many wondered what it was really like behind the scenes. They imagined the pressure of waking up every day and seeing thousands of comments about your face, your body, and your choices. They thought about how hard it must be to stay grounded when so many strangers feel entitled to judge your life.